Hey guys, Preston here with Get Fit with P-Wit, and today my video is actually how to stay lean over the holidays and over Christmas. And I know that can be a challenge for a lot of people, so I just wanted to give you guys some tips here. I'm going to bring up my notes and go through them with you because it can be a little bit stressful for people that are really trying to lose weight or trying to stay ripped, or they could maybe achieve some milestones and then don't want to ruin it over the holidays. So totally get it on why someone would want to stay lean over the holidays. So number one, I want you to plan out your week. So think through what your week is going to look like of Christmas and maybe around Christmas and other holidays so that you can plan for them. Meaning, if you're supposed to eat 2,000 calories a day, for example, and you know you're going to have a huge meal with prime rib and all the fixins and dessert and all this stuff on Saturday, which might be Christmas, plan for that a little bit and actually eat a little bit less calories overall every day leading into it. So if you think you're going to eat an extra 1,000 calories, let's say, cut down a couple hundred calories every day leading into it. You might have a few more hunger pangs. You may be a little hungrier and more irritable, but at the same time, then you can come into Christmas and not worry about it at all. So think about when those big meals are, plan for them. And let's just say you're going to grandma's house, you're going to eat a big supper, for example, or dinner. You might want to keep your meals a little bit smaller earlier on in the day because you're going to have a bigger meal later. So just kind of having that plan ahead is huge. If you're a person that tracks calories with apps like MyFitnessPal, put your food in there the whole week or the whole day, and then you'll have a good idea of how much you should eat, how much you can't eat, and maybe how much you want to eat. And I'm going to talk about that a little at the end. Essentially, go for walks. Even though you might be on your break or you might be on vacation, traveling, go for walks every day. You don't need any equipment to go for a walk. If you can get your workouts in, that's better, but don't be stressed about it. This is the time to be spending with family and friends. And if you can eat, go for a walk, get the blood pumping, do some of that, play football in the yard with your family. Some of those things are really, really good. Another tip that I like to use is drinking lots of water because I'm sensitive to changes in my nutrition, so I'll put on a lot of water weight really fast, and drinking a lot of water seems to help. It also will, if you're putting a lot of different foods in your body than you normally would, you might get constipated, and water can really help keep you move things through. Empty calories. So you might have a bunch of empty calories. Your eggnogs, your alcoholic drinks, all of that stuff adds up. So track it. I'm not saying you need to be perfect, but just be aware that if you have a bunch of Tom and Jerry's and a bunch of eggnog and a bunch of this stuff, it's going to add up. A lot of sweeteners get put in, like whiskey slush and those kinds of things, and you should drink responsibly there. Secondly, alcohol and food together can be disastrous. So if you're pretty well cocked, you're pretty well drunk, and you got a lot of food around, you're just going to eat too much. So it just turns out that that's the way it happens, and that's why people put a lot of weight over the holidays. So prepare as much as you can for that, and then fill up on less dense food. So if you go there and it's all cookies and all nuts and all these stuff that is super dense calorie wise, remember fat has a lot of calories within each gram of fat. If you can fill up on the veggie tray and the deli meats and the meats and stuff, there's just a lot less density there. And the sugar, of course, guys, if you can keep the sugar around, keep it away from you, I should say, that's going to be best. So if you're pretty particular with your macros and you keep them the same all the time, meaning how many calories do you eat in protein, fats, and carbs, if you keep them consistent, more than likely it's going to change over the holidays. It's going to be really tough to be perfect. But know that the next week you're going to probably notice that on the scale or notice that in the mirror, but not to get down on yourself because that's normal, and you're an athlete, you're fitness, you're a person that works out regular and eats right regularly. Your body's going to snap right out of it. It might take a day or two, but you'll clean up and you'll look just as good as you did going in. And my last point I want to make for everybody in the watching this is that if you want to eat apple pie, you want to eat the gravy your grandma makes, you want to eat this, you want to do that, do it. Eat it. Eat mindfully. Be smart, but enjoy it. Part of having a healthy relationship with food and your body and the journey you're on is enjoying food. There's nothing wrong with enjoying food. We don't want to be obsessive about our calories, and we don't want to do all that. I'm just giving all you guys these tips because it can help you if you're really focused, and it's creating healthy habits long term, not an out of control type feeling. So sometimes people tell me that they feel out of control over the holidays where they just can't control anything they eat, and they're putting all these situations. But we have to remember that our results are essentially our results are the result of all of our decisions, all the choices we make each and every day, every party we go to, every gas station we stop at, every store we stop at, everything we drink is really a choice that we make, and that choice is reflected in the mirror, to be completely honest with you. So if you have a hankering for XYZ for Christmas and you always have that. Build it into your plan, think through it, and enjoy it. Holidays are meant to be spent time with family, friends, and enjoy the year we had, and to get prepared for the next year. So those are a few of the tips that I have for you about how to stay lean over the holidays and over Christmas. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. I'd love it. I'm trying to grow my channel, guys, and everything you guys can do to help me do that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to be doing more. If you guys have a specific topic that you want to learn about, please post it in the comment section below or message me, and I would love to make that and answer those questions for you, or actually do some research for you on a topic or whatever that might be. Anyways, take care. Have a great holidays, guys. See ya.